Happy summer reading! Check out these recommendations for Lacey Township Middle Schoolers. All materials mentioned today can be found physically and/or digitally with your library card at the Ocean County Library. Bite by Bite: American History Through Feasts, Foods, and Side Dishes by Marc Aronson. Take a delicious journey through the history of food in America, from Native American salmon feasts to the origins of nachos. This nonfiction read is perfect for readers with an appetite for knowledge. The Bard in the Book: How the First Folly Saved the Plays of William Shakespeare from Oblivion by Anne Bausum. This title invites readers behind the scenes at the most important book in the history of theater. Everything from the life of Shakespeare himself and the physical creation of the First Folly is covered in this humorous text. The Mona Lisa Vanishes: A Legendary Painter, a Shocking Heist, and the Birth of a Global Celebrity by Nick Day. Get ready for a history mystery in this thrilling nonfiction read about the story of how the Mona Lisa was painted and centuries later, how it was stolen, recovered, and in the process became the most famous portrait in the world. If you are a fan of art, mysteries, or history, check out this title. Race Against Death: The Greatest POW Rescue of World War II by Deborah Hopkinson. Shortly after Pearl Harbor, U.S. Army Rangers took on a dangerous mission to rescue prisoners of war from the Cabanatuan camp in the Philippines. This thrilling title is great for young readers with an interest in forgotten parts of military history. Impossible Escape: A True Story of Survival and Heroism in Nazi Europe by Steve Sheinkin. Told through the lens of two Jewish teenagers who went on to survive the Holocaust, this story follows Rudolf, who escaped Auschwitz, becoming the first survivor to expose Nazi concentration camps to the world, and Greta, his childhood friend, who began to cave under pressure from German Nazis occupying Hungary. Nell and the Netherbeast by Addie Rule. 12-year-old Nell and her sister Lulu are sent off to help with their Aunt Jerry's inn over the summer, accompanied by a mysterious shape-shifting feline figure. Nell is in for an unforgettable summer filled with hauntings, a fire, a beast, and a basement that should be avoided at all costs. Wild Bird by Diane Zahler. Set in medieval Norway, a girl with no memory of her name is the sole survivor of a devastating plague that has wiped out her entire village. She embarks on an adventure throughout Europe with the help of a sea captain's son and new friends, attempting to survive her circumstances and find a new home. The Sinister Summer Series by Kiersten White. Meet the Sinister Winterbottom twins who solve mysteries at increasingly bizarre summer vacation destinations in the hopes of being reunited with their parents, or at the very least, finally finding a good churro. Check out any of the 5 titles in this spooky summer adventure series. Ebb and Flow by Kelly J. Baptist. 7th graders Dakari and Ebony have been suspended after a fight with one another. When their fight goes viral, the pair begin to contemplate their circumstances, realizing they are more alike than different. With a Little Luck by Marissa Meyer. Jude has always been allergic to the spotlight. That is, until a magical dye starts to bring him good luck, propelling him into stepping out of his comfort zone and possibly winning the affections of his longtime crush. All Better Now by Neal Shusterman. A deadly and unexpected virus is spreading, but those who survive it experience long-term effects no one has ever seen before, utter and complete happiness. 3 teens seek to unravel the truth behind the virus in this dystopian thriller. Holly Horror by Michelle Jabes Corpia. Evie and her family move into Hobby House for a fresh start, but there is a dark history set in their ancestral home that is about to reveal itself in the form of a missing relative and a shadowy specter that begins to follow Evie. The Girl Who Kept the Castle by Ryan Graudin. After the unexpected and untimely death of Wizard West, a competition is held to find his successor. However, Faye, who has always lived in the castle, discovers betrayal in their midst and will stop at nothing to save her beloved home from falling into the wrong hands. This title is perfect for fans of Studio Ghibli films such as Howl's Moving Castle or Kiki's Delivery Service. Warrior on the Mound by Sandra W. Headen. Set in the 1930s, 12-year-old Cato Jones aspires to be a great pitcher just like his father, but growing tension in his small North Carolina town increases when Cato and his friends are accused of damaging the new baseball field. Camp Slovenia by Julie Murphy. Take a bite out of summer with this spooky, hilarious middle grade read. Maggie's summer plans are abruptly changed on her when her parents sign her up for a wellness camp. As soon as Maggie starts to enjoy her summer away, the gruesome truth at the heart of the camp is revealed in the form of a vampire stalking the woods and the campers. Not an Easy Win by Crystal D. Giles. After getting expelled from Andrew Jackson Middle School as a result of a fight with his bullies, 12-year-old Lawrence finds friendship, community, and healing in an unexpected space, the chessboard. Snow Globe by So-Young Park. Set in a dystopian, cold-ridden South Korea, only the rich and famous get a chance to live in Snow Globe, a climate-controlled paradise. The only catch is that their lives are broadcast for the entertainment of the suffering outside world. When the unexpected death of one of these stars rocks the airways, teen Chobum is selected as a replacement due to her striking resemblance to the actor. But life in Snow Globe is more dangerous than anyone might realize. Aisle 9 by Ian X. Cho. Jasper spends his days working at the Here For You discount mart, where there might be a mess at Aisle 9 at any moment due to the portal that spews out hungry demons. As the portal gets more dangerous, Jasper teams up with his crush to save the world before this Black Friday becomes their darkest shift yet. This book is perfect for readers who enjoy dark supernatural comedies with a side of romance. Storm, Dawn of a Goddess by Tiffany D. Jackson. Before she was Storm of the X-Men, she was Aurora Monroe, a stealthy teen thief on the streets of Cairo, who starts losing control of her powers, attracting dangerous attention, forcing her to run from the Shadow King, a villain who steals people's souls. This future hero must turn to the growing power inside her to save herself and the world. Where the Heart Should Be by Sarah Crossan. Once Nell loved school, and books, and dreaming. But there's not much choice of work when the land grows food that rots in the earth. Now she is scrubbing, peeling, washing, sweeping for Sir Philip Wickham, the man who owns her home, her family's land, their crops, everything. Upstairs in the big house where Nell is forbidden to enter is Johnny Browning, newly arrived from England, the young nephew who will one day inherit it all, a young man who captures her heart in this romance set during a harrowing time in Irish history. Nothing Bad Happens Here by Rachel Ekstrom Courage. Lucia hopes Nantucket proves to be a distraction from her tragic past, but a mysterious dead body, a group of glamorous revenge-focused new friends, and an island full of scandalous secrets take over what Lucia thought would be a summer of healing. Dinner at the Breakfast by Renee Beauregard Lute. While working at her family's roadside diner, Tacoma Jones sets out to steal his prized possession back from their most unpleasant customer, in an effort to brighten her dad's bad day, embarking on a rollicking road trip that results in an unexpected friendship. Game Changer by Tommy Greenwald. Young athlete Teddy fights for his life in the hospital as his friends and family try to determine what exactly caused his sports injury that led to his coma. Could it have really been an accident? Readers who enjoy Tim Green and Mike Lupica will devour this innovative sports mystery. The Singular Life of Arya Patel by Samira Ahmed. Arya Patel is all about rationality and stability. It's why she broke up with her boyfriend. But all reason goes out the window when, after an accident, she wakes up with life looking a little stranger. Her house is different, her clothes are not her typical fashion, and her mother is not herself. After discovering she is propelling into different universes, Arya is determined to return to her own time to save her mother from tragedy. You're Dead to Me by Amy Christine Parker. Outcast and anonymous social media gossiper becomes face-to-face with her own ghost in a blood-splattered prom dress and realizes someone wants her dead. Can she figure out who is targeting her before it's too late? Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to sign up for the library's summer reading program on theoceancountylibrary.org for a chance to win some amazing prizes.